Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, There's Always Room For. My name is Kim and today I am reminding you that there is always room for dessert. And this time, I mean a dessert related costume. So it's almost time for Halloween, and every year for the last 10 years or so, I have been making dessert related costumes for me and my twin sister. Last year, we were a Cinnabon and a mocha-latta chill. We love Cinnabons. It's just one of those treats we can't resist. And this costume was super easy to make. I'm a really big fan of costumes that you can kind of just put on top of your regular clothing, ones that you don't have to spend a lot of money on. And this was a very easy, very inexpensive costume to make, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So if you want to learn how to be a Cinnabon for Halloween this year, follow along. Start by cutting your tan fabric to size. Don't worry if your edges aren't perfectly straight. You won't see them in the finished project. Next, cut your polyester batting. You want it to be roughly the same length as your tan fabric, but about 3 times wider. Roll your batting lengthwise and line it up with your tan fabric. Use straight pins to secure the ends of the tan fabric around the polyester batting. Once the entire length is pinned, use hot glue to close the seams of the fabric. Remove the pins once the glue has set. Next, take brown felt that is about the same length as your tan fabric and about 3 inches wide. I was using scraps here and didn't have one piece that was long enough, but it worked out just fine. Use hot glue to secure this brown fabric to the tan roll, completely covering the tan fabric's hot glue seam. Use more hot glue to secure the edges of the brown fabric in place. Then, starting from one end, begin to coil up the fabric roll to make it look like a cinnamon roll. You'll want to stop here and make sure that the roll will fit into the center square of your cake box, and adjust if necessary. Use a safety pin or more hot glue to secure the roll in place. Cut a circle of tan felt that is a little smaller than the cinnamon bun. Hot glue that to the back of the cinnamon bun. This will keep the roll in place and will help you safety pin it to your shirt later. Next, use white fabric paint and drizzle it in a zigzag pattern across the top of the cinnamon roll to mimic frosting. Go over the zigzag multiple times to make the line thicker and more visible. Let the fabric paint dry completely. While it's drying, you can start on the box. I used a 10 by 10 inch cake box bottom. I'll link the box I used below. Use a wide paintbrush to paint the box the signature Cinnabon turquoise color. You'll probably need 2 coats. While the paint is drying, print out the Cinnabon logo onto regular printer paper. I took a screenshot of the logo from a Google search and enlarged it to take up as much space as possible in a landscape format. Cut the logo out and use tape or glue to attach it to the box when it's dry. To make the box look more like a takeout box than a cake box, I creased all 4 corners of the box and folded them over. Then, I partially folded each creased corner and glued it to the adjacent part of the box. I did this to all 4 corners, and it gave it the perfect dimension to make it look just like a Cinnabon box. This is an optional step, but I trimmed the right and left edges of the box to make it a little less bulky to wear. Take a pair of scissors and carefully puncture 2 holes on the top of the box. You'll want the holes to be on the smaller side. Then, thread a piece of ribbon about 2 feet long through 1 hole and double knot at the end to hold it in place. Thread the other end of the ribbon through the other hole. You can double knot it now, or just tie it loosely so that you can adjust the ribbon to the perfect length once it's on. Here are some of the pieces for the mocha-latta chill costume I made for my sister. It was basically the Starbucks Frappuccino costume made in different colors. And since there are already a few great tutorials for that out, I didn't make a full tutorial for it. Next, you can touch up any areas of the box that need a little extra paint. Then I used white paint to draw the outline of a Cinnabon to match the actual Cinnabon box. This next step is optional. I used my CRICUT machine to cut out a vinyl transfer that says "Life Needs Frosting" and stuck it on the box. You can use a white paint pen or a paintbrush to paint the words on too. Time to put the costume on. I used a white tank and jeans as my base layers. Use a few safety pins to secure the cinnamon roll to your shirt. Then loop the ribbon attached to the Cinnabon box over your head and adjust the ribbon if necessary. And that's it. You're now a jumbo-sized Cinnabon. And that is a wrap on today's tutorial for how to make my Cinnabon costume. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be a Cinnabon or if you have any other cool food-related costumes that you're going to be making this year. I can't wait to show you what we're going to be this coming year. I'm going to be working on those costumes, I guess, in the next week or so, and then I'll be sharing that costume with you on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there. There's always room for the number 4. Thank you so much for tuning in and following along. My name is Kim, and don't forget, there is always room for dessert. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Cinnabon, sponsor us!